first child 1 gets sick, and then child 2 gets sick, and then you get sick, and around it goes. There are lots of things that you can do to stop the spread of germs. I'm going to focus on 5 easy ones that are often overlooked. Hi, I'm Amy on A Lolly Life, and you are beautiful, even with bedhead or a stuffy nose, because beauty comes from the kind things that you say and do. Little things matter, like smiling at a stranger when you happen to make eye contact when you're like walking into the grocery store and they're walking out. Yeah, those kinds of things matter, because kindness is contagious, just like the flu. The things that you do to be kind have a ripple effect that leaves a much bigger impact than you might imagine. Most of us don't change our toothbrush as often as we should. Okay, I'm kind of projecting there because I don't always change my toothbrush as often as I should, and therefore everybody else must struggle with that as well, since I have problems with it, right? Yeah, that's probably not true. Replacing your toothbrush after you get over the flu or a sinus infection is a good way to start fresh and get rid of the old germs and make sure that they're not hanging around waiting to make you sick again. Number 2, wash your sheets and blankies. Does your little have a lovey? Loveys in general, much of the time, need a good wash, but right after being sick is a very good time to send them through the laundry and get all the snot and the dried drool cleaned out of them. So strip your sheets and pillowcases and grab the throw that you like to curl up with on the couch and all the other soft loveys from around the house and do a few loads of laundry. And remember, coats, jackets, and mittens. Number 3 is perfect for your kids to help with, and that is cleaning frequently touched surfaces. I'm not sure that it's actually possible to figure out how many germs we pass around from touching something that somebody else has touched, but I do know after I implemented this single thing, there was a noticeable difference in how often we shared the flu or a cold with each other. Plus, there were less fingerprints and sticky handles. All you need are some cleaning wipes. I've even used like a wet wipe. Sometimes I even use just a wet, damp rag to clean up the fingerprints. The Lysol wipes or the cleaning wipes do have the advantage of having an antibacterial agent that helps clean the surfaces off. You could use a cleaner instead, but I'm going to be real honest. If you were to give your kids clean, damp rags and tell them to go wipe up fingerprints, there is an advantage to that. Even just with clean, damp rags. I generally give everybody a couple of cleaning wipes and tell them to go clean up frequently touched surfaces for about 5 minutes, so we're really not talking about a lot of time here. And yes, you should make your kids help. Actually, you should probably make them do it themselves. It's really hard to get this chore wrong. Like, I've seen 1-year-olds do this quite well. These are some areas that you should visit with your little cleaning cloths. Light switches, doorknobs, cabinet door pulls and handles, the remote, video game controllers, door jambs, computer mice, keyboards, sink faucet, chair backs, the washer and dryer doors and all the little buttons, water bottles, curtains or blind pulls. Well, blind pulls, like, the things that you would use to like pull the blinds up and like have them go up, or twist it and have the blinds open or close. Those things. Blind poles, it just seems like a weird word. It's not something that I would recognize right away, but that's what I'm talking about. The steering wheel, seat belts, car seats, car door handles, scissors, tape, pens, the refrigerator door and drawers inside, the dishwasher door, the stove knobs and buttons, the microwave. Toys, that's actually something that you can often put some of them in the dishwasher to clean them up. You have to be very careful which ones you pick, but you can put some toys in the dishwasher and it's a very good way to clean them. And you might even want to clean your phone screen after you push the like button on this video. Tell me in the comments the frequently touched surfaces that I've forgotten. Number 4, daily vitamins. I try to do a good job making sure that we eat nutritious food, but I have to admit that my desire to cook, which isn't really big to begin with, shrinks teeny tiny when there is sickness in the house. My go-to when I'm sick is whatever is fast and easy. The nutritional value of it does not enter into the equation at all. Like, at all. Go get some gummy vitamins for your kids, and maybe even for yourself. Get some vitamin C drops and some zinc drops and put them out for everybody to use. And yes, I know that they are basically candy that's supposedly good for you, but it is actually sort of good for you. And maybe not as good for you as some vitamins, but it's not a problem to remember to take it because your kids like taking it. Number 5. It's pretty common for people to take their shoes off when they come in the house, and it kind of makes sense because you use those shoes to walk across dirty, nasty floors and streets and parking lots. Well, have you considered washing your hands when you get home, just like taking off your shoes? It's a good idea to wash your hands as you enter the house, especially after you've been doing something like at the grocery store, or at the handrails at the mall, or the kids have been at school touching things all day, or you've been out thrift shopping, or just whatever. Start fresh when you enter the house. When your kids come in the door and they flip their backpack and their shoes off, if it's too much for them to remember to actually wash their hands, then perhaps a bottle of hand sanitizer by the door would be easier to implement and have them just do a quick, easy squirt. If cleaning tips and other life skills are something that you find helpful, then subscribe. That's what we talk about here on A Lolly Life. Because having the knowledge and skills necessary to conquer the challenges life throws at us makes us happier. I have another video about the proper way to clean a cell phone. You can click on that over here. Take care of yourself, and remember that a good night's sleep is some of the best medicine that you can take to stay healthy. I love you, and I'll see you on the next episode of A Lolly Life.